What's going on, everybody? My name is Bobby, and I'm just another reactor here on YouTube. Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to another reaction. Today I'm going to be reacting to Dazzle Vision and their song called Second. Now, the other day, a former co-worker of mine sent me a text message. Him and his brother are pretty into the Japanese anime kind of stuff, and he knows about my channel and knows that I react to some Japanese bands, but he admitted that he hasn't watched very many of my reactions. He said his brother watched quite a few of my baby metal reactions, but he sent me this video just to watch and wanted to know what I thought about it. And I opened it, played like 2 seconds of it, and stopped it and told him I'm just going to do a reaction video to it. So this band I know nothing about, Dazzle Vision. Not sure why my former co-worker sent it to me. I don't know if it's pop or metal or country or I don't know what, but it does have some Japanese text that translates to second, so I'm assuming that's the name of the song. It also has that title in parentheses in English. So yeah, don't know anything about this band, who they are. Let me know in the comments what y'all think of them, if you know who they are, if you're big fans, or are they a pretty big band? I didn't even look at the number of views on this video. I already have it on full screen. I'm not going to look right now, but I don't know how popular this band is or what. So anyway, I'm going to give it a go and see why my former co-worker sent this to me. So without further ado, this is my reaction to Dazzle Vision Second. Wow. At first I thought there was no sound. Damn, this sounds good. Wow, okay, so my former co-worker sent me this, I don't know, a few days ago, and I didn't even remember at the beginning that there was no sound. I was wondering like if there was any sound to this video or if something was wrong with my sound settings, but when the sound came on and they started playing, man, it just sounded badass. This sounds really good. I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again. I don't know what it is that's going on in Japan, what kind of food they're feeding them, or is there something in their water, or do they have like these magic pills that make people these awesome musicians or what? I don't know, but man, this is just another really cool sounding band from Japan. I mean, and when you listen to the music, this is what I like about a lot of these bands from Japan, is that when you listen to this music from this particular song, it doesn't sound really heavy, aggressive. It sounds, the guitar sound, even the guitar that he's playing, looks like something and sounds like something you would hear from 90s grunge rock. You know, it's kind of got that, still an aggressive tone and all that, but, you know, not like you would hear like in death metal or thrash metal or power metal or whatever, but just a kind of almost a cleaner, distorted sound, if that makes any sense. Sounds like an oxymoron. But then you have this vocalist that just has these really aggressive vocals, and the song is really driving, and she's headbanging and all that. So it's almost like a cross between grunge and just really aggressive death metal or something, with her growling or whatever. And just, I wouldn't even know how to categorize this other than it sounds awesome. So let's see what else they do. And then she has that clean voice. Evil laughing. Well, that was Dazzle Vision with Second, and I definitely want to react to more of them because that was kick-ass. Man, quite a few things to say here. First of all, the vocalist wearing those wings in some of the scenes kind of reminded me of, I believe it's Fuki from Unlucky Morpheus that I've seen sometimes wearing wings. Just kind of reminded me of that. She kind of reminded me of the vocalist for Nemophila, where she has that kind of, you know, girl voice that she sings and sounds really great and fits well with the music, and then goes into just that aggressive, you know, I don't want to say screaming, but just that aggressive, you know, high-pitched growling voice that sounded kick-ass, and the band sounded great. And I was talking about like 90s grunge rock. A lot of the bands from that era, from here in the United States, Alice in Chains, Soundgarden, Pearl Jam, Nirvana, and a few other bands, those were the biggest ones, like the big four, they did not like being categorized as metal. And I remember early on in their careers, they used to play a lot of their videos on Headbangers Ball on MTV, and they didn't even like that. They didn't want to be associated with metal and headbanging and all that, even though their music was pretty hard and heavy and, you know, at times aggressive. But you can tell their style was trying to be a different style than all the metal that was popular at the time and before them. But bands like this, it's like they embrace both, it seems like to me. They have that kind of 90s grunge sound, but they're not afraid to throw in like a blast beat or something really heavy. I didn't hear any double bass drumming on this, but they can speed up their tempo and do some headbanging. I mean, and then play a kind of a slower mid-tempo groove that sounds like the grunge of the 90s that I grew up listening to. Even though I didn't listen to a whole lot of grunge, I just heard enough from other people and stuff that I listened to occasionally that I'm pretty familiar with it. But yeah, that was really kick-ass. Let me know in the comments what else I can react to by them. This was a really cool band. I really liked in the video where certain band members, they would show, and it was like the camera was going around them real fast. I couldn't do that with my desk here, but like the camera was going around them. That looked really cool. I've hardly ever seen that in any videos. I did it in a video that I made for a band here a long time ago. I did an effect where I went around the guitar player and I sped it up, and I've seen a few other videos do the same, but I rarely ever see that on here. It looked really cool. But anyway, that's going to do it for this reaction. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I really enjoyed that. That was badass. Thanks to my former co-worker for sending it to me. So that's going to do it for this reaction. Like I said, I hope y'all enjoyed it. If y'all want to support my channel, there's some links in the description. But donations to my channel are not necessary, but they are greatly appreciated. Thank you all once again for watching my reaction to Dazzle Vision 2nd.